Hey, look at that guy.
He really is something.
He's like a celebrity.
I'd say more like a rare beast.
He definitely looks interesting.
I knew it. I must look weird dressed like this. My name is Suzuki Ichiro. I'm a first-year student at Alice High School. I became a shut-in due to an incident when I was in elementary school. Although I was there at the junior high school entry ceremony, I did not attend any classes throughout those 3 years. I felt ashamed. So I decided, starting high school, I'm going to make a fresh start and stop being a shut-in. But I was afraid of what people would think of me. So I was wondering what to do. And as a result, I sent the radio program I was listening to a postcard asking for advice.
This is a letter from Mr. I want to go to school. I used to get made fun of for my appearance in elementary school, and because of that, I developed a phobia of others staring at me and became a shut-in. I really want to leave my room and try to socialize when I became a high school student, but I am still terrified of people's gazes. What do you think I should do? Well, you are afraid of what others might think of you because you are teased for your looks, right? In that case, why not try to become someone else? If you can become someone else, maybe you won't be afraid of what people think of the real you.
I see. That's how I came up with the idea of wearing a costume. If I cover up my entire body, no one will be able to see me. No one will make fun of my face. My parents and I explained the situation to the school. The school generously accepted my request and allowed me to attend school wearing the costume. The only people who know of the situation, though, are the teachers and not the students. So...
Hey, I bet Suzuki is really ugly.
I heard he wears an animal costume to hide his ugly face and his deformed body.
How hideous can he be?
Makes me want to check. For reals. I'm being called ugly again. Everyone assumes that I'm hiding because I'm ugly. However, the rumors are indeed true. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been teased so much when I was in elementary school. At this rate, I'll never be able to make any friends. And here I was looking forward to making friends and starting a new life in high school. I wonder why things aren't going well. It must be because of the costume, right? No normal person would want to get along with someone like this, right? But I can't go outside without the costume. Everything is scary. Maybe I was better off being a recluse. I really do want to get along with everyone, though. One day, as I was thinking that, this place sure is the best. No one comes here, so no one sees me. Plus, I can relax. Maybe I'll take a little nap.
Wait! Meow.
A cat?
Here, kitty. Gotcha. I said hang on.
Takahashi-san? What are you doing here? The person who suddenly appeared with a cat was Naomi Takahashi. She's my classmate. She's the polar opposite of me. She's always surrounded by people. She's a bright, cute, and energetic girl.
There, kitty. I won't let you escape this time. Why don't we have lunch together? Huh? That costume. Could it be Ichiro-kun? Is that you?
Ah, yes! Oh, shoot! I forgot I'd remove the head to eat! Gotta put it on quick before she says something!
No, wait. Just hold on a second.
Huh? Why?
Let me get a good look at you.
If you do that...
Wow, so handsome.
Huh?
I didn't know you looked so cool. A high nose, lovely eyelashes, and thick, plump, smooth skin. What the heck? You're so handsome that you could be a model! Who the heck spread such rumors about you having a large scar on your face? If anything, your skin is flawless. Smooth with the tight pores. You're so handsome!
Takahashi-san?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got so excited. This is the first time I've seen someone so good looking.
Handsome? You love to joke, huh?
Huh? Joke?
Uh-huh. After all, there's no way I'm handsome. I'm so hideous that staring at me for too long may cause your eyesight to deteriorate. That's what I was told a long time ago. That's why you shouldn't—
Wait a second. Could it be that the folks who told you that were girls?
How did you know? Are you psychic?
They said that looking at you makes their eyes burn. That they might lose their vision, right? In other words, it was their extreme way of complimenting him. I get what they are saying. A face of this level is so dazzling, it's almost blinding. But he must have taken it literally. I see now.
I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. My face has always seemed to make people uncomfortable. People often screamed at me and laughed at me. Girls, mostly. They would say stuff like, "Looking at your face makes my heart stop."
No, they didn't mean in a bad way. They meant that their heart beats so fast when they look at you.
I'm really sorry. I'll go somewhere.
No, wait, I'm not uncomfortable at all.
What did you just say?
I'm telling you, your face isn't unpleasant at all.
You're not disgusted?
No, there's no reason to be.
No one has ever told me that. Then, Takahashi-san, since you seem to be fine with me, I have a favor to ask of you.
A favor?
I'd like you to be my friend. Never mind, that's no good, right?
No, I'd like to be your friend. In that case, let's have lunch together starting tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, I want to get to know you more.
Thank you, Takahashi-san.
You're so wonderful.
The next day,
I promised I would, didn't I?
you could have just waited in the classroom.
I couldn't do that.
Right. People might start spreading weird rumors if you're seen with me.
You really don't need to worry.
Thank you, Takahashi-san.
For what?
I've been longing to eat with someone like this. Thank you very much for having lunch with me.
Oh my, don't mention it. How can he be so honest? Not only is he cool, but he also has a pure personality. Oh, he's too sweet.
One of my dreams has finally come true.
Dream?
Yeah, having fun with someone.
Hey, is there anything else you'd like to do? Let's do every single thing you want to do.
You'll do that for me?
Yeah! Let's make all of your dreams come true, one by one.
Then, can you hang out with me after school?
Sure, let's hang out.
The clerk was surprised.
Thankfully, they let us in. All right, let's sing our hearts out.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't we sing together?
Really?
Yeah, let's sing together. Wow, Ichiro-kun, you are also really good at singing.
You think so?
Yeah, I was entranced by your voice.
No way. I think you're way better. Your voice is so lovely that I could listen to it all day.
Really? Thanks. What's wrong?
Well, your smile's so cute that it made my heart flutter.
Oh, you're making me blush. Thanks.
I continue to spend many days with Takahashi-san like this. Up until now, my days were gray and lonely. But thanks to Takahashi-san, the world has become more colorful. I never imagined that school life would be this enjoyable. Every day felt special. Then one day, after school, where are we going today?
Let's see. Arcade centers are great and all, but maybe we can go shopping this time? Want to check out some costumes?
I wonder if they even sell fursuits.
A cute dog suit might look good on you.
Hiya! What's with the getup? So weird. Why are you wearing that here?
Hey, you little brats! Don't say such rude things! Also, don't just go pouncing out of nowhere. It's dangerous. If you continue to act like this, I won't let it slide.
But it's his fault for being weird.
No, it's not. It doesn't matter if he looks different. It's not okay to hurt people. How would you feel if somebody suddenly attacked you?
I'd feel bad.
In other words, that's how you made him feel. If you know that you are in the wrong, you could apologize, right? Big Sis believes you guys are good kids.
I'm sorry. Sorry. It's all right. I'm fine.
Great job! I hope you learned your lesson. Careful not to do it again, okay? Ichiro-kun, are you alright?
Thanks for saying everything on my behalf. When they called me weird, I felt so sad that I couldn't say anything. I probably should stop wearing this.
You're not weird, okay?
But...
It's true that you are quite eccentric, but that doesn't mean you're a weirdo.
Takahashi-san, you're so kind. Thank you. Since then, Takahashi-san has always been by my side. We've begun going home together after school more frequently. And we've also started hanging out on days when we don't have school. I feel like I can truly be myself when I'm around Takahashi-san. So much so that I started going out in regular clothes. The more time we spent together, the more I became attracted to Takahashi-san. She's probably hanging out with me because she's nice, right? She says I'm handsome, but I'm sure she'd be troubled if someone as ugly as me fell in love with her. I'll keep this feeling hidden in my heart. One day, during my lunch break, when I was thinking of such things, I wish my teacher would stop calling me in during lunch break. If I don't hurry, I'll make Takahashi-san wait. Hey, Takahashi-san? Takahashi-san? I like you! I believe my feelings for you are stronger than anyone else's, so please go out with me! Takahashi-san got a confession. The guy was really handsome. I'm sure those two would be a good match. I wonder if they're going to start dating. Who am I to care? I don't even have the courage to confess, so I have no right.
Are you okay?
Huh? What?
You seem to be in a trance, so I thought something was wrong.
Oh, nothing really. I shouldn't take up any more of her time, right? I should break up with her properly before she starts hating me. Thank you for everything you've done. You're very friendly, and I think you're better off without me.
Did you happen to hear it? The confession?
Huh? How did you know?
Because it sounded like you were trying to end things with me suddenly. Could it be that you're concerned about me?
That's...
I don't want to be separated from you.
Why's that?
Because I like you.
Huh? You like me?
At first, I just thought you were handsome. But as we spent more time together, I fell in love with you even more. Always saying things like, being with you is so much fun, and thank you. I fell in love with the you who always treasured your time with me. I love everything about you, inside and out. How about you, Ichiro-kun? What do you think of me?
I like you too. You're so kind to me and always by my side. You're like a cheerful sunflower. That's what I love about you, but I'm not a good match for you.
That's not true. Ichiro-kun, let's go.
Go? Where?
To the classroom.
Why are we here? It's still lunch break.
Everyone, listen up. I've decided to go out with Ichiro-kun.
Takahashi-san?
We're going to be lovey-dovey, so beware.
Takahashi-san, what are you saying?
It's the truth.
Yeah, it's true that we were able to share our thoughts and become lovers, but if we make a declaration, people will get the wrong idea. If people find out you're dating an ugly guy like me, they might start gossiping about you.
So what? I don't care what they say. My relationship with you has nothing to be ashamed of. That's why I don't want to hide it. Because to me, you are a person full of charm.
Takahashi-san is so straightforward with me, and yet I'm still scared and hiding. I'm so uncool. Even I can't do it if I try. It wouldn't be fair for me to hide my face while you're doing so much for me. I don't care what anyone other than you thinks. If you're willing to accept me as I am, then I don't need a costume anymore. Everyone, this is the real me.
Who the hell said you were ugly?
What?
I can't believe he's so handsome.
Huh? Me? Good looking?
See? I told you that you're handsome. That you aren't ugly.
I thought you were just complimenting me to be nice.
I never lie.
I'm not ugly?
No, you're not. You are good looking.
I see. That's a relief.
Anyways, Ichiro-kun is my boyfriend now. So hands off. I hope you live happily ever after. Thanks.
And so, with the approval of our classmates, Takahashi-san and I started dating. I stopped wearing the costume the next day, because I don't need it anymore. Everyone accepted me as I am. I also made more friends, and every day became more fun. For some reason, after I took off my costume, people started confessing to me more and more. Sadly for them, I'm not interested.
You're as popular as ever.
But there's no need to worry, because to me, you are the most attractive person in the world.
Me too. I only ever have eyes for you. I love you today too, Ichiro-kun.
And our lovey-dovey days will continue on.
My name is Shinta Suzuki. I'm an average 24-year-old office worker. Now let me just take care of this email, and done! I end up stuck at my desk doing busy work most of the time, but it beats the actual sales stuff.
Hey there, Shinta, how's it going?
Oh, hi.
Hey, can you come out with me once you're done with the day?
What's up? Is he invite me out for drinks? That's pretty uncommon. The two of us went not to a bar, but to the middle of a crowded street. What? You want me to try picking up a girl? I've never even thought about doing something like that in my life.
That's why I'm teaching you now. You gotta learn how to do this for the sake of your future. You need to learn to be more assertive. You're in sales, for God's sakes. Don't be nervous, just think of it as more job training.
I don't know about this.
There's nothing you have to know about, just try it. If you fail, no big deal, but if you don't act, you'll never make it in this world.
I really don't want to do this, but my coworker looks like he won't let up until I do. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, excuse me, can I have a moment of your time?
Yes?
Would you like to go out to eat something with me?
Huh? Wait a second. Shinta?
What? How'd you know my name?
Come on, don't you recognize me? It's me, Miho Ikeda.
But Miho?
Yeah, we dated back in high school, remember? And then for some reason I can't really quite remember, you dumped me.
Oh, she sounds like she's still hung up on it. Miho and I started going out in my junior year of high school, and because of something that happened between us, we ended up breaking up.
So why are you here? Don't tell me you came to hit on me. I suppose I could give you a little bit of time to explain yourself. Okay, let's go. We could head to a restaurant or karaoke or maybe a seedy motel. You're not going to throw away this chance, are you?
Wait, hold on. I was just trying to say hi.
You're as hopeless as always. You can't even pick up a girl right. You wouldn't come to me without a reason, would you?
No, I can explain. My coworker told me to... Huh? Where'd he go?
Good going, Shinta. Looks like you snagged a real catch there.
Don't just stand there. Help me.
Good luck out there, kid.
I thought I could always rely on him, but I guess this time he's gonna leave me on my own. In the end, Miho dragged me to a karaoke booth.
What do you want me to sing, Shinta?
She's all alone with me, but she seems to be in a really good mood. I don't like how this is going. I guess she came back to Japan though. I remember back in high school, she and her parents had to move to America, and I heard she got a job out there too. Back in high school, I was so passive. Not a single girl would ever even give me a passing glance. But Miho was different.
Hey, Shinta, are you free this Sunday?
Oh, I don't think I have plans. No. Why?
Then can you come downtown with me? There's something I want to get and no one else was around.
I agreed to her on a whim, but when I started to think about it, I realized this was basically a date. I was so nervous I could barely get any sleep. Calm down, Shinta. We're just going shopping, that's all. It's nothing deeper than that. Don't get the wrong idea. It's not like that. That's what I told myself, but as the day wound down...
Shinta, will you go out with me?
I never thought in a million years she'd ask me out. Huh? Sure. I was so paralyzed with surprise I could barely squeak out a yes and a tiny nod. Just like that, I had a girlfriend. Couldn't believe it. My mind was still reeling, trying to take in the reality of the whole situation. 2 months later.
Hey, Shinta, this cute little bookshop cafe just opened on the way home the other day. Want to go check it out? I was telling you about it earlier, remember?
Oh, sure.
I'm so glad we're both on the same committee together. I love being able to talk to you at work like this.
I'd tell you to hold back when we're on the job, but I guess there's no one around here anyway. As I spent more time with Miho, the reality finally started to settle in, and before long, I got used to having her by my side.
Something on your mind?
Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I want to say something like, I was just captivated by your beauty, but that's a bit too embarrassing. Back then, she never stood out too much from the crowd, but she definitely had her own fans. She was so smart and could do anything she set her mind to, too. I wondered if she was just wasting her time with a boring guy like me. It was a miracle we ended up dating in the first place. Maybe the two of us might even end up getting married someday. Before we knew it, we've been dating for 6 months.
Shinta, there's something really important I have to talk to you about.
Oh my god, he's gonna break up with me? But things have been going so well, I thought we were still as close as the day she asked me out!
The thing is, my parents are both being transferred to the US, and they want me to go with them. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, okay? The last thing I want is to leave you behind and go to another country.
Oh, I really appreciate it. What are you thinking? You look so serious back there. I thought you were gonna break up with me or something. But then, as I was walking past the teacher's room, I overheard something. I get where she's coming from, but it's such a waste of her talent.
I know what you mean. I know all this must be so confusing for poor Miho, though.
Did she say Miho? When I heard that teacher mention her name, I couldn't help but stop and try to pick out the rest of their conversation.
With Miho's grades, she could easily get into a famous college over there, too.
I heard she even lived in the US as a kid. I'm sure she'd be able to fit right back in there. I knew her grades were good, but I didn't know she used to live abroad.
She doesn't seem to be too into the idea of moving back, though.
Yeah, I think she has a boyfriend here.
Really? I never heard about that.
You know Shinta Suzuki? He's on the same committee as her. He's kind of plain looking.
Oh, wait. That quiet kid? Well, either way, I guess she'd rather be with her boyfriend than go to America, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he thinks. I really do like Miho a lot, but I know I'm just not right for her. I know what I have to do. This is for the sake of her future. If I stayed her boyfriend, I knew I would only limit her true potential. What happened after that honestly hurts to remember. Suffice to say, I called it off with Miho. I wanted to tell her that she shouldn't worry about me, and she should focus on her future, but I couldn't. I knew if I did, she'd only cling to me all the more steadfast. To her, it must have felt like I was breaking up with her out of nowhere. I figured she'd never want to see me again, but here we are now.
So, Shinta, why did you break up with me?
Well,
Did you really hate me? As far as I remember, everything was going well. Never mind. We're here now, so let's make the most of it.
Miho, all she's singing are songs about being dumped and broken-hearted. I knew she was holding a grudge. But what if it really is something else? It can't be, can it? I thought she'd hate me so much she'd never want to even dare ask me something like that.
Come on, Shinta, don't make me sing alone. You put in a song too.
Oh, well, I've never been good at singing. You know that, right?
Fine, then at least get more into it when I'm singing. How about that?
Doesn't she hate me? Why is she getting so close to me? Before I knew it, I ended up getting swept along by Miho's happy mood.
That was so fun. I never expected to run into you here.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Thanks for calling out to me earlier. But are you okay with just ending the night with some songs? You picked me up, so I'm sure you have something else in mind, right?
Stop teasing me. I told you, the only reason I was out there in the first place was because my coworker wanted to test my courage.
Aw, so you didn't enjoy yourself at all?
Of course I enjoyed myself. It reminded me of the good old days.
That's good to hear. And since we're here, why don't we exchange contact info?
Seriously? That means she wants to hang out again, right?
Hey, Slowpoke, take out your phone already.
I can't believe we ended up exchanging numbers. She even created a private group chat just for us. Since I got home, I just sat there staring at my phone, waiting for some kind of text notification. My heart was pounding out my chest. I guess I can't deny it. Miho really does still have feelings for me, huh? And well, it's not like I broke up with her because I hated her or anything like that. I wondered over and over again about what could have been if she never moved away. Maybe this fateful reunion is my big chance to start everything over and try again. Hold on, I don't think it's that simple. Besides, she looks so good today. I'm sure she already has a boyfriend or something.
Shinta, my boy, how'd it go?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I felt really refreshed this morning.
I'm not talking about that. I mean, how'd it go with that girl last night? You get lucky?
Well, we exchanged contact info.
Oh, come on, that it? But to be honest, I thought you were just gonna crash and burn out there, so that's a win in my book. You did pretty good too. Getting a babe like that to go out with you is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't let this slip through your fingers.
I probably shouldn't tell him that I already did that once. That afternoon on my lunch break, I got a text. Oh, it's Miho. It says I want to meet up after work tonight. How could I say no to that?
Hi, sorry this was so sudden.
Oh, it's no problem. I just happen to be free today, so it's perfect. At one point, I thought that maybe I could let go of my feelings for her and just give up, but not anymore.
I just really wanted to hang out and talk with someone tonight.
Are you sure you're okay with me?
Why wouldn't I be?
I mean, it's just that I thought you'd want to go somewhere fancy and,
What? You know me. I'm not like that, right? What do you usually do after work on a Friday night?
I guess I just want to go to my phone and play games and stuff.
I knew it. You haven't changed at all.
I guess compared to you, I must seem like the same boring old guy.
Don't say that. Besides, I'm still basically the same too. Oh, here it is. This is the place I wanted to go to.
Wait, this is...
A bookstore cafe. I figured this would be the perfect place to go with you.
Oh yeah, we used to go to places like this all the time, didn't we? But why? My heart was burning to ask why she picked a place like this that was so reminiscent of our time as a couple, but my mouth refused to form the words. Even after all this time, she still shines so bright. But I don't get it. There's no way she could just forgive me after the way I dumped her. I had a feeling that if I asked her about what her intentions were, I'd only end up disappointed. After that, we spent the time catching up on each other's lives. The conversation turned to our jobs. Seriously? Isn't that like a massive company?
I guess it's kind of a big name, but what I'm doing isn't so different than what we used to do on the committee.
But if you have to be scheduling your naps after lunch, that sounds pretty bad.
Well, it's a foreign company, so they can be a bit more relaxed about some things.
You must have so much free time though, I'm jealous. After work, I bet you can basically do whatever you want.
Well, it's not like I really do that much with my time outside work anyway. I guess I'm kinda like you. All I really do is read books and play FPS games all the time.
So you don't have a partner or anything like that? Oh crap! Why'd I say that? I shouldn't be prying into her private life like that. We weren't dating anymore. We were barely even acquaintances. I should have been building up trust between us before even thinking about asking something so personal. Hey, don't laugh. It wasn't that weird a question, right?
A partner, huh? Nope, I'm single. Is that the answer you were hoping for?
I feel like I stepped on a landmine there. I quickly changed the topic, but I couldn't help but worry that I said something I shouldn't have. Mio seemed to brush it off okay, but I'm sure she noticed how the mood changed. She gave me a second chance, and I completely blew it. Maybe this was the end of the road.
Hey, Shinta, can we meet again sometime? When's the next time you're free?
Huh?
Do you not want to?
No, of course I want to. I couldn't believe it. It was clear now that she didn't hate me after all, and that was such a relief. But I honestly had no idea what she was thinking.
The truth is, I changed schools at such a weird time. I don't really keep in contact with many friends from high school, and I don't really know anyone who I can hang out with after work either.
Oh, I see. Well, if you're okay with it, I'll be happy to meet up for drinks or something.
Yes, thank you!
That was the moment I stopped worrying about what Miho's intentions. It would be a much better use of my time to just be glad that the two of us were able to reconnect and recapture some of the old magic from when we were students.
See you next time then!
I was glad Miho and I were friends again. Unfortunately, unlike her laid-back job, my company had hours and hours of overtime and we weren't able to meet up as much as I wanted. Whenever we did though, it was just as fun as it used to be. Of course, I never wanted to break up with her in the first place. Now I was getting to have a taste of how great things would have been if the two of us had never split. 2 months passed since then. At this point, even the nagging memories that haunted me since high school had started to fade.
Shinta, there was something really big I need to tell you.
Why does this seem so familiar? Suddenly, vivid memories of one of the worst moments of my life came rushing back.
The thing is, my company wants to transfer me over to their main headquarters. If I decide to accept the offer, I'll be going back to the US next year.
My bad feeling turned out to be right on the money. I guess I'm just destined to be unhappy for the rest of my life. What are you gonna do?
I really don't know. My parents are still back in the States, and if I take this position, it'll come with a pretty big pay raise, too.
So what's she so conflicted about?
But even with that, I don't know if that's enough to make me want to go through with the transfer. I feel like I have some unfinished business here.
Unfinished business? I felt the same way. There was still so much I wanted to do, so much I wanted to say. In high school, I decided I had to break up with Miho for the sake of her future. Back then, I believed that was the right call to make. And from what I heard through the grapevine, I was right. She flourished over there, leaving me only more confident in my decision. But deep down, I knew it was the wrong move. I ended up making a terrible decision without even asking her what she thought. All Miho ever wanted was to have one person by her side. I just didn't have the confidence to admit it. I couldn't admit the truth even to myself, and I gave in to my own insecurities. Since high school, we've only grown farther and farther apart. If I thought she wasn't right for me then, it's only become more apparent now. She even built up a massive career at a major company for herself. What could I possibly say to her that would make her change her mind? Even so, I know if I just made the same mistake and let her go now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Miho, there's something I need to tell you.
Shinta?
I'm sorry for being selfish, but I really want to get closer to you. The truth is, even after we broke up, I never gave up my love for you. I've never hated you, not even for a second. I told her the truth, the reason I decided to call off our relationship that day. I'm done hiding behind the excuse that I did it for your future. I know now that all I ever wanted then and now was nothing more than to spend the rest of my life with you. Maybe the reason I had the courage to say all that just now was because I called out to her that day. I was prepared to hear the worst, but I felt better saying my piece. I never believed a passive, go-with-the-flow guy like me had it in myself to say something like that.
Shinta.
Maybe she'll be mad at me for waiting so long to say something so selfish. But somehow I can't help but smile and feel like a weight's been lifted from my heart. Whatever happened now, I felt like I could see her off without any hard feelings.
Shinta, I've been waiting so long to hear you say that.
Miho?
You know why I didn't want to sign on to this transfer, right? It's because I couldn't stand the thought of being apart from you.
Then what are you saying?
Shinta, will you go out with me again?
Of course.
Don't you dare let me go this time, okay?
And with that, the two of us were able to completely reconcile and go back to how things used to be. Before too long, the two of us got married. Since both of us continued to work at the same jobs, we didn't have as much time to spend together as we did back in school. But compared to all the time we had to spend apart, it felt like heaven. Soon our matrimonial bliss had extended for a full year. I know the two of us only got back together because I tried to pick you up back then. But if you never came back to Japan, I'm scared to think about what would have happened to us.
I'm sure it would have worked out somehow. I never gave up my love for you after all. I knew you were somewhere out there in Japan, living your life, and I had faith we'd meet again.
Wait, are you saying that the only reason you came back to Japan in the first place was because you wanted to see me?
Yep, exactly. You know I don't know when to give up sometimes, right?
You're not gonna believe it, but I was holding out hope that somehow someday I'd end up seeing you again too. When I really think about it, breaking up with Miho that day was the worst decision I ever made in my life. The only thing that saved me was that she never gave up on her feelings for me either. I know the reason she's sitting here next to me as my wife is nothing short of a miracle. I promised I'd take care of you for the rest of my life.
Thank you. But you know, it won't just be me that you have to take care of from now on, right?
Oh yeah, I still can't believe that I'm gonna be a father. That's right, in just a short 9 months from now, we were gonna be a family of 3. That day I met Miho again ended up being the best day of my life. But from now on, I'm sure we'll make so many more happy memories that it will seem as normal as any other day. Table 7, miso soy sauce. Table 8, salt tonkotsu. Table 9, beef bone with a set gyoza. Got it! Alright then, please say these to table 1 and 3. It's hard, so be careful. Yes, sir! Welcome! My name is Kimihiko Arisugawa. I'm an ordinary, well, sort of normal second-year high school student with a rather unusual last name. As soon as school ends, I'm working up a sweat during some kind of manual labor almost every day. That's what I mean by sort of normal. Green onion miso char siu with extra noodles and fried rice!
I'll have broiled chicken char siu ramen.
Thank you very much. We have an order for green onion miso char siu ramen with extra noodles and fried rice, plus an order of boiled chicken char siu ramen.
Good job today. Sorry to make you work suddenly on your day off. I added a little extra, so hope it makes up for it.
Oh, thank you very much. That helps me out a lot.
You work in other part-time jobs in addition to here, right? Must be tough when you're a high school student.
I'm already used to it. Besides, I can't live without working. Complaining about it will get me nowhere. Well then.
Yeah, see you next time.
I earned a little extra today. So maybe I'll get some meat. It's been a while. Man, A5 sirloin. How nostalgic. No, that extravagant lifestyle is not the norm. Forget about it. Luxury is your enemy. Frugality for the win! As you can tell from my name, Arisugawa, an unusual and regal sounding surname, I didn't always live like this. Just a few months ago, I was rich. In short, I was a child of a CEO of a big company. I lived in a mansion with a large pool and a sprawling estate, surrounded by maids and butlers, and lived a carefree life. My life then changed radically in a matter of months. Life sure is full of surprises. Well, I guess it's a blessing in disguise to have no debt. For that, I should be grateful to that scumbag father who abandoned his son. I'm home! Right, no one is here.
Welcome back.
Huh? Makoto?
Yes, Master Kimihiko. In sickness and in health, I, Mikoto Kamirarizuki, shall serve you as your maid forever.
After saying that, she pinched the end of her skirt and bowed. The woman in the maid uniform, as previously stated, is Makoto Kamirarizuki. She is a daughter of a family of servants who had served my family for generations, but when my family fell apart, another family took her entire family away, is what I assumed, but I have so many questions. Why are you here?
The door was unlocked.
Entering without permission is considered a crime, you know?
It's a problem if a stranger does, but it's not a problem if it's family member, right?
Yeah, if it's family, we are strangers to each other now, right?
How could you say that? Even though you promised to make me your wife? How cruel! Master, you played with my heart.
Ugh, but that was way before when I was in elementary school, though.
It doesn't matter when you made the promise. The fact that you made the promise is what's important. I believed your words back then and devoted myself wholeheartedly to becoming your maid. And yet, you forgot about me.
Making me sound like a bad guy. So, ignoring the fact that you entered without permission, why are you here? Didn't everyone in your family find work with another family after my family went bankrupt? What happened to that job?
They gave me time off.
What? Does that mean you got fired? Why?
Probably because I didn't do any work in the new household.
Why? You're a very talented and serious maid, weren't you?
My service exists only for one person. I refuse to serve someone I do not recognize as my master.
In other words, you have no intention of serving anyone other than me?
Yes, so I just holed up in my room and enjoyed watching anime and playing games.
Yeah, that will definitely get you fired. What about your parents? They didn't say anything?
Yes, just one thing. I will cut ties with you, is all.
They straight up disowned you. I'll go with you, so let's apologize, okay?
There is no need for that. We can now be together as a duo who were abandoned by their parents. We're so alike.
That's not a good thing.
It's fine. Anyway, I have nowhere else to go. A kind person like you wouldn't dare kick out a helpless lady like me, would you?
Feels like you jumped into that pitiful situation to your own accord, but... Well, alright. If you don't have a place to go, I don't mind letting you stay here for a little while. But this room is small and there's only one room. You okay with that?
I don't mind. In fact, it's exactly what I want.
Okay, then let's get along.
Yes, thank you very much. I will be in your care for a long time, Master.
Strange, I swear I just heard you say a long time.
It must be your imagination. Anyway, Master, I would like to change into my pajamas soon. Could you please turn around?
Yeah, got it.
No peeking, okay? If you do, I would have no choice but to become your wife. So you must never look in this direction, okay? But if you really can't hold your urges, you can turn around. Or rather, I would love it if you do.
Just change already. In the meantime, I'll be at the convenience store.
Yes, see you soon.
I didn't expect Makoto to show up. It's like before, which is nice, but... My wife, huh? Of course I remember. No idea how much I adore you. Currently, the government guarantees the minimum necessary living conditions in Japan as long as you apply. So in actuality, if I don't try to indulge myself, I could live like a typical high school student and avoid doing manual labor every day. It's not like I have any debt either. However, the reason I'm stubbornly earning money without doing so is because so that I could go and pick her up as soon as possible. I never expected her to come on her own. Makoto is young and beautiful and is originally a very talented maid. I worked so hard because I believed that the longer it took me to pick her up, the more job offers and marriage proposals she would receive. I'm glad it didn't turn out that way. However, I have no intention of telling her that, because right now I have nothing to offer her. I'm home.
Welcome back.
Makoto, I just want to reconfirm. You're going to be here for a while, right?
Yes, this is my intention.
What will you be doing during that time?
I would like to serve you again.
Alright, your monthly salary is 200,000 yen. You originally worked as a head maid at my house at the young age of 20. In a normal circumstance, you'll be paid more than twice that amount. But as you know, I don't have the money right now. That's why I hope you can settle for this amount.
But I can't accept that. I'm just happy to be by your side.
No, I want to take responsibility. You are very talented. An appropriate price must be paid for that ability. Although I don't think 200,000 is enough.
I understand, if that's what Master wants. However, I am free to use the money I receive as I wish, yes?
I mean, yeah, it is your reward.
Yay! Then I'm going to use it for pachinko, horse racing, and social games. I'm going to gamble away.
No! Don't do that with my hard-earned money!
Just kidding, of course. At least, half of it is.
We should say the other half is also a joke.
I'll be in your care again, Master.
Just like that, a beautiful older maid who was my childhood friend suddenly burst into my life. A life with her that I've been thinking about for a long time. To be honest, it was full of turmoil than I could have ever expected. So noisy. Who the heck is doing construction work 7 in the morning? Get out of my room!
Good morning, Master.
Good morning. By the way, what on earth are you doing?
I am currently working on expanding your room. Why?
What do you mean, why? You can't just do that without permission.
Don't worry, Master. I have a proper license.
No, that's not the issue. What are you gonna do if the landlord kicks us out? What are we gonna do?
That's also taken care of. This morning, I acquired this property from the landlord, including the land. So I am the current landlord. Was my explanation clear?
I understand, but how on earth did you get that kind of money?
Why, with my own savings, of course. After all, I am a former head maid. I have plenty of savings.
I see. I'm starting to feel bad about tying you down for 2 million yen.
In that case, why not bind me with love instead of money? If anything, a rope would be fine. I don't mind a little bondage. Whispering in my ear, "You're mine alone," or "I won't let anyone have you." And I just,
I'm leaving. Jeez, just how serious are you? Oh, what's the goal? Let's eat. I asked my mother to make lots of side dishes. I'll share some with you. You having in a marble box lunch today too, right? You guys, thank you. Truly, friends are more valuable than money.
Stop it! You gotta make me blush! One for all and all for one! It's important for us humans to help each other out, you know?
I'll repay this debt someday, when I can. Alright, let's eat. What the hell is this?
Oh, it was fun last night, huh? So, this is how it feels to be left behind by a friend.
No, you got it wrong. We haven't done anything yet. Honest? Why did she make such a lunchbox? So tired from work today. I'm back.
Welcome back, Master. Will you have dinner, have a bath, or will you have me?
I'm sweaty, so I'm gonna take a bath.
Hey, let me finish.
No way. Leaving that aside, I don't recall this apartment having a bathtub.
It didn't, so I installed one.
You really are a free spirit.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there? It's just us two.
Well, I guess. So, where did you install it?
It's in the corner of the first floor. I'm also tired from the renovation work. Let's bathe together.
Absolutely not. If you come in, I'll leave this apartment. So, this must be what they mean by full of ups and downs. I thought that nothing could be worse than falling from great wealth, but apparently I was wrong. Makoto gives me all that she has to offer to the point of overdoing it, and I'm grateful for it. She may be going overboard, but she is acting out of genuine kindness, and above all, she is someone I like. How could I not be happy? That's exactly why I feel so pathetic, because I haven't been able to give anything back. Hey, I want to repay someone who has helped me. What do you think I should do? Be sure it's something I'm capable of doing.
Is that person a woman?
Yeah.
Is she someone you like? Is she older, younger, same age?
Older. Someone I've liked for a long time. If anything, I'd like to get married to her someday.
In that case, maybe flowers? There aren't many women, in my opinion, who would object to receiving flowers. Oh, and maybe add that in with some simple jewelry. Why not show her how much you care for her through gifts?
Flowers and jewelry. Thanks, guys.
No need to thank us. We're friends, right? It's only natural. So please send your happiness our way soon. Being single is tough.
I'll try to think positively. Well then, see you tomorrow. I think flowers and jewelry are great ideas. I can even afford it if it's not too expensive. Makoto's payday is coming up, so I plan to prepare for it right away. Alright, I got the flowers and jewelry. All I have to do is give them to Makoto along with her salary. The flowers are nice, but what should I do about the jewelry? Maybe a necklace would have been better. Nah, I'm sure a ring conveys my feelings better. Watch out! I rushed in to save the children. With the sound of a thud, I fell into pitch darkness.
Master is late. I wonder when my husband will be back. Oh my, I accidentally said my husband. A phone call? Could it be Master? One moment. Your cute maid is coming right away. Hello, darling? Huh? Oh, please, excuse me. So, what is it you need from me? The hospital? What happened to him? Master, this can't be. Master, no!
Makoto?
Master, you came back to life? Could it be that my love reached the heavens?
No, I was just sleeping normally. I was tired from my job.
Then, what about that piece of cloth?
Oh, this? Maybe I dozed off while wiping my dirty face?
Jeez, don't scare me like that. I thought I lost you. I'm so glad you're safe.
I'm sorry for worrying you. I'm such a bad master, I can't even pay you for the amount you deserve. Oh, right, Makoto, take this. And this.
A payslip, and is this a ring?
I also had flowers, but they were ruined by the accident. The only thing left are the flowers in the vase there. You're welcome to take them home with you.
Yes, I'd love to when you are discharged from the hospital. So, what about the ring? Could this be a proposal? Aw, you didn't have to. My body and soul already belong to you.
Yeah, actually it is.
Huh? Is that so?
Actually, I wanted to get you a proper ring, but they were more expensive than I thought, so I ended up getting a toy ring. Wearing it might be a bit much, but I figured you could at least display it in your room.
No, I'd be happy to wear it.
I considered getting you a necklace, but I decided that a ring would better represent my feeling and seriousness.
Yes?
Thank you for everything. You've cared for me since the day I was born, and I haven't been able to return the favor, so I know I'm not really entitled to say this, but I love you. Since I first proposed to you when I was a child, my feelings for you haven't changed.
Really? But you always...
I didn't take all that you said seriously because I don't feel I'm capable of taking responsibility for your life just yet. Of course, I want to be able to take responsibility and provide for the one I love. But I thought, at the very least, if I could put it into words.
There's no need for you to worry about such things. After all, I am your one and only maid. No matter what happens to you, I intend to be with you forever. Of course, I wouldn't let anything happen to you.
Okay then. Will you please marry me in the future?
Yes, if I could, I would marry you right now.
20 years later. We'll be back.
Don't forget to lock the doors, okay? And don't open the door if it's a stranger. We know, Mom. We're not kids anymore.
Enjoy your wedding anniversary!
We will. Please look after the house. 20 years after that, many things happened. I married Makoto, started a company, had children. The company grew bigger and bigger, and I was able to live in a house bigger than my original mansion. It was a lot of work, but it was fun, because Makoto was always next to me.
What's wrong, dear?
Oh, just reminiscing. A lot has happened in the last 20 years.
Yes, a lot happened, but they were all good memories.
Hey, Makoto, why not get a new ring, huh? I can buy you a diamond one now.
No, thank you. This ring is more precious to me than anything else. Diamonds are just beautiful stones, after all. You can't beat the real jewel.
My name is Haruka Kaneda. I'm just your normal high school freshman. No different from any other average Joe out there. All I was doing was living my ordinary high school life, but...
I see. You look as slovenly as always.
This girl's name is Reika Ryugu. With her unparalleled beauty, and the fact that her father is the CEO of one of the biggest companies in the country, she's a privileged young lady who no one dares to cross. For some reason, ever since we were put next to each other in the last seat shuffle, she's been relentlessly picking on me. Who even uses that word anymore?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put it in simpler terms. There's an off-putting slovenly air oozing out of you.
As if that makes it any better.
How rude, after I went to the trouble of rephrasing it for you. More importantly, why are you looking over here so inspired when we're all in the same uniforms? I feel like just being near you is bad for my image.
I don't know. Why are you even talking to me anyway?
Oh, so you're happy that I'm gracing you with a conversation? I'm only doing it out of pity. You should be thanking me.
I have my own friends to talk to. Mind your own business.
Huh? So you have friends, huh? What about a girlfriend?
Drop it, please.
You've never had a girlfriend before, right? Of course you'll probably never have one.
Don't just decide my future for me. Well, although you're right that I've never been in a relationship before.
Just as I thought, you'll probably never be able to get a girlfriend for the rest of your life.
Don't look down on me. I'm sure if I give it my all...
That's what you said. If you don't agree with me, get a girlfriend and prove me wrong. How about I give you until the next shuffle to do it?
Huh? Why should I do what you say?
You can get a girlfriend if you give it your all, right? Maybe if you just go around confessing to a lot of people, one of them will say yes.
That's not the problem. I refuse to treat confessions like a game.
Why not?
Because it's disrespectful to the other person. There's no way I can confess my love to someone I have no feelings for.
So you're not a totally lost case, I see. So how about it? Within the same deadline I proposed just now, you become cool enough to get confessed to. In this scenario, you'd be free to accept or reject a confession as you wish. So you should have no problems with it, right?
Got it. That works.
In that case, our deal is for you to become a cool enough guy to get confessed from someone. Remember, the worth of the man lies in his word.
Okay, it's on.
So, what do we do for the forfeit?
There's a forfeit too?
Of course, if I win, you have to talk super respectfully to me for 1 week.
Then if I win, you stop picking on me all the time.
Well, I guess that's fine since you're 100% going to lose. I look forward to seeing you panic with an approaching deadline and no girlfriend in sight.
Speak for yourself. Don't be too shocked when you see how good I can look when I put my mind to it! Ryugu aside, I got really into it for some reason, and ended up taking on her challenge. I was provoked into spouting out all that nonsense. But there's no way I can get a girlfriend. It's kind of pathetic. But if I don't manage to get a confession by the deadline, I'll have no choice but to admit defeat and apologize to Ryugu.
Why are you staring off into space like that?
Oh, I was just thinking about something.
Stop it, you're spoiling my mood.
Yukiho Kaneda. She's my older sister by 3 years. And I'm sorry to say that she has no tact at all. But she's always taken good care of me. And she has her life super well put together, with a loving boyfriend as a cherry on top of the proverbial cake. I'll go back to my room if it's bothering you.
Hold on a moment.
What?
Tell me, what are you worried about? Seems like it'll be interesting.
Don't wanna.
Come on, out with it.
Well, she won't back down no matter how many times I say no. So I guess there's no helping it. Then I told her everything that had happened at school with Ryugu. Fine. So what happened was...
I see. Well, it's true that your very presence gives off a sense of shabbiness and that you are hopelessly lame. Your overall features, especially your eyes and teeth, aren't that bad. But that hair, those eyebrows, and your horrible fashion sense, everything's just downright atrocious. Also, your nose is a little too low, and those glasses are not helping.
Whoa, wait. Even Ryugu didn't go that far?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just my opinion.
Can you not pour salt on my wound?
You're exaggerating. You shouldn't let yourself get hurt by something like that anyway. Well, I guess I have no choice. Should I offer my cute little brother a solution to his problems?
Huh? Just like that?
Sure. In return, I'll take one ice pop from your stash.
It's the last one I have left. But I'll have to risk it for the biscuit. Please, you can have the ice pop.
Okay, you can count on me. You should get a part-time job.
What do you mean?
I'm saying that you need to overhaul your entire being. You could start by buying a new wallet, a new belt, and changing your smartphone case too. You're gonna need money to do that, right?
No way. I can still use these. There's no need to get new ones.
Do you even want to change? And I didn't say throw them away. You could still use them when you go out to a nearby convenience store or something.
Well, I guess that makes sense. But if it's just all those small items, my savings should be able to cover it, even without a part-time job.
You don't have a lot of savings, right? If you want that girl to change her mind about you, it'd be best if you invest in the good stuff.
But cheap stuff doesn't necessarily look bad either.
Sure, you're not wrong, but you need to have a pretty good fashion sense to pull it off. And that's something you don't have a single shred of, so that's not going to work for you.
Am I really that bad?
Yes, go look at yourself in the mirror. That stupid lame t-shirt you're wearing is only fit as fuel for fire.
Telling me that now is pointless. If I'm as bad as you say, wouldn't everything I choose to buy just suck anyway?
That's why I'm telling you to offset your horrible fashion sense with the power of the moolah.
Horrible fashion sense.
I'm already being nice about it. You should really be changing all of your shirts and pants too. But because you aren't wearing them to school anyway, you can get away with just changing all the small stuff.
You could have just continued being nice and not told me that, you know.
I'm giving you a reality check, so just accept it for what it is.
Maybe you're right.
As for that hair, if you just get it tied up a little at a reasonably good salon, it'll probably look quite good.
Won't a cheap place do the trick? My hair isn't as long as yours anyway.
It's fine. Even if you can't tell the difference, the girls in your class will be able to. Rather than long hair, it's short hair that really tests the hairstyle skills.
Is that how it works?
Yep. The part is that you don't have to put too much effort into it. Even the small items like a wallet and the belt, instead of choosing them on your own, you could just search up the most popular brands among high school students and go for either the first or second one on the list.
Even if everything goes as planned, Won't I just become a mass-manufactured hot guy? I think there should be more of myself in there.
Think about someone who sucks at cooking. What do you think makes them bad cooks?
Huh? Out of nowhere? Isn't it because they lack technique or something?
Not at all. People who suck at cooking have to follow the recipe to a T, because on their own, they'll end up making something weird and inedible. They might do stupid stuff like trying to reduce cooking time by increasing the temperature, or just throwing random stuff in without measuring anything.
You're right. I do that too.
It's the same for fashion. If you suck at it, either copy others or have those who are good at it do everything for you. You can start to throw in more individuality once you've studied up on your own fashion sense.
I get your point. Maybe I'll give it a go. Following my sister's advice, I started working part-time at a nearby family restaurant to earn money. It's nice to meet you. I'm Haruka Kaneda. I'll do my best to learn the ropes here as fast as possible.
Sure thing. We'll be counting on you. Nanami here is going to be your mentor. Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Huh? Nanami?
Oh, you know me?
Yeah, we actually go to the same school. And you're really famous, too. Misaki Nanami. She's my senior by 1 year, and a beauty with the title of the Madonna of the school. I've witnessed guys confessing to her more times than I can count, and Ryugu, who's aiming for the Madonna title, apparently sees Nanami as her ultimate rival.
I see. I don't want to stand out from the crowd, so being famous isn't really my thing. Well, enough about school. I'll be teaching you everything you need to know. Remember as much as you can, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me.
Okay, got it. That was where the mentorship from hell began. Please check this for me.
It's too sloppy. Use a spoon to neaten it up.
I finished cleaning up, Nanami.
There's still some trash over there. Do it again.
While strict, Nanami was a highly effective teacher. In less than a month, I had finished learning all the ins and outs of the job.
Kaneda, 3 strawberry parfaits, please.
Coming right up! And in that process, we became good enough friends to walk home together whenever we were on the same shift.
I can't believe it's already been a month and a half since you first started. Have you gotten used to how things work here?
Yes. Thanks to you, I can handle most of the things thrown my way.
Really? That's great. This job is quite demanding, so I was worried because most part-timers don't last very long.
Oh, I see. It's true that it can get pretty busy. It's a popular shop with a lot of foot traffic, and they hold their part-timers to high standards of quality. I guess I can kind of see why someone would quit right after they started, if they thought it was too much. If I didn't have a goal in mind, and Nanami wasn't here to help me out, I might have been one of those people too.
Exactly, so I'm pretty happy that you made it this far. That reminds me, you should have been paid yesterday. What are you going to use your first salary for?
I...
Are you planning to do something bad with it?
No! Nothing like that!
Then it's fine, right? Tell me.
If I do, please, keep it between us. I want to use it to become cool.
Are you talking about how when you enter high school, you're constantly being mentally influenced by society to become cool and dependable an adult?
No. I'm only earning money to neaten up my appearance. After that, I told her everything about Ryugu making fun of me, and how even my own sister told me that I was hopelessly shabby.
You're a pretty interesting guy, Kaneda. We both go to the same prep school, so I know how busy studying can get over there. So I was thinking you definitely have a strong reason for wanting to go work part-time on top of that. But to think it was something like this... I've only ever walked home with you on weekdays, so I've never seen you out of uniform until now. It's true that your fashion sense is very... unique.
You don't have to censor yourself! I've heard everything there was to hear from my sister anyway.
Sorry, but I don't think it's a bad thing to want to become cooler.
Thank you. I'm surprised. I was actually expecting you to mock me for it.
I wouldn't do that, no matter what the reason. Isn't it a good thing to want to change yourself for the better?
You're right. Now I feel like I didn't give you enough credit.
Don't worry about it. And with the amount of ridicule you've endured from her, you probably want to prove that girl wrong.
Exactly! I'm doing my best!
Do you mind if I help?
Huh? I should be the one asking you, though. Are you sure?
Yep, sounds like fun.
Then don't mind if I accept your offer.
No problem. Great timing, too. Tomorrow's Sunday, so let's go shopping and visit the salon together.
Huh? Tomorrow?
Yeah, the sooner the better, right? And we're both off work tomorrow, too.
Huh? You know I'm not scheduled to work tomorrow?
No, it's not like I check your shift's timings every day. I just happen to see it.
Right? I also like to check beforehand, so I know who I'm working with.
Yeah, that's right. Just letting you know there's no deeper meaning to it.
Yes, I get that. We walk home together quite often, so I never thought she hated me or anything. But if she keeps emphasizing that, I guess she just doesn't see me as a man after all. Well, we're totally incompatible anyway. She's probably trying to prevent any misunderstandings.
Hi, sorry, did you wait long?
No, I just arrived too.
Great, let's get going then.
Where should we head first?
Just leave everything to me today.
Huh? Is that okay?
Sure, the salon we're going to belongs to someone I know. And I looked up all these other places too as well.
Thank you. I'll be counting on you then. From there, our totally not a date shopping trip commenced.
I think something like this could work. Actually, this one is better. Haneda, keep up. We're off to our next destination. Huh? You're tired already?
Not at all. I'm completely fine. When she invited me out, I really didn't think for a moment that it was a date. But she really was serious when she said that she was going to help me with my shopping. In the first place, my end goal of becoming cooler hasn't changed. Let's throw away all these weird thoughts in my head. And I'm already pretty happy that Nanami gave up her day off, just for me.
I'm sorry, I got a little too into it. I really love shopping. It's my first time choosing men's clothes too, so I might have been having too much fun with it.
Don't apologize. I should be thanking you for putting in so much research just to help me with my makeover. I'm actually really happy that you're enjoying yourself too.
I see. That's a relief. We have some time until our appointment at the salon, so let's look around some more.
Oh, okay. I'll leave it all up to you. And so, for the 2 hours leading up to our appointment at the hair salon, we looked around all the different stores and didn't even take a break for lunch.
I've never been happier.
That's good. How does she have so much energy? I'm beat. We've got a pretty good haul for now. Why don't we head to the salon?
Now that I think about it, did you say you wanted to wear contacts from now on?
Yes. I actually already bought them at the ophthalmologist's yesterday. Just in case. I brought them with me today, too.
I see. Why don't you put them on before we go to the salon together? If you get your hair cut in style to fit your face without the glasses, it'll look better on you at the end of the day.
You have a point. I'll go put them on in the washroom then. Thanks for waiting. Let's go to the salon now.
Yeah. Ooh, you definitely look better without glasses.
Thank you. After that, we went to the hair salon owned by Nanami's friend and left it up to the hairstylist what cut and style to do. Thanks for waiting, Nanami.
Huh? You look completely different. Those clothes don't do your new looks justice.
Forget about the clothes for now. I'll get new clothes with next month's salary.
Oh, right. Then let's go shopping together again when the time comes.
Huh? Are you sure? I was just about to ask you.
Yeah, I had fun today anyway. I'll be looking forward to the next time. But it's like you become a different person all at once today.
Thank you. Now I'll be able to show Ryugu up.
Good for you. That's why you started working part-time in the first place after all.
Thanks. That reminds me. I told you my reason for getting a part-time job. But what about you?
Well, maybe it's okay to let you know, but keep it a secret from everyone else.
Of course.
Take a look.
Who's this?
It's me.
Seriously? So you mean?
Yep, I do cosplay. It's a pretty expensive hobby, so I use the salary from my part-time job to pay for it.
I see.
You find it a turnoff, don't you?
Not at all. It was just so unexpected. I mean, you always came off as more of a bookworm to me.
Reading is one of my hobbies, too, so you're not wrong. In middle school years, you wouldn't see me anywhere without a book in my hands.
Huh? Really? So what was the reason you started doing cosplay?
I'll tell you next time.
Huh? Was that the wrong question to ask? Really? I'll be waiting to hear it then.
Okay.
In the end, we weren't able to get a proper conversation going on the way home, and our parting was more awkward than anything. The next day... Right. I set my hair according to the hairstylist's instructions, and my wallet and belt are both the brand new, upgraded versions. Hopefully word of my new and improved appearance will spread among the girls.
Huh? Kaneda?
Yep, that's me. Normally she would have said something demeaning by now. Maybe the makeover really was a success.
Well, now, did something change about you? Enough for me to say that you look a little better, at least.
Huh? After receiving all that help from Nanami and working so hard for it, this is all I get from her? Well, I guess her reaction doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Sure, I'm glad you see some kind of improvement at least. So as long as I get a confession from someone before the next seat shuffle, it'll be my win, right? Though her lack of reaction pretty much tells me the makeover isn't that effective anyway. I shouldn't get my hopes up.
Actually, let's forget the deal.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, I want you to date me.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about so suddenly?
Even though no one ever dared to oppose me because of my parents, you were the first to talk back to me. I've been interested in you ever since. But the way you looked before, you were unworthy of being seen beside me, let alone holding my hand. Now that you've managed to become somewhat good-looking, I'll do the honor of going out with you. Aren't you grateful that you get to date me?
Thanks, but no thanks.
I'm sorry?
I already have someone I like.
Huh? What kind of girl is she? There's no way she's better than me, right?
She seems strict and really mature at first glance, but she's someone who puts her all into the things she enjoys, and she has a cute side to her as well. At the very least, I find her a lot more attractive than you. If you'll excuse me.
This can't be true. To think I got rejected.
Huh? You were watching Nanami?
Oh, sorry. I got curious. Rather than that, were you serious about what you just said?
Huh? Which part?
The part about you having someone you like. It was just an excuse to reject her, right?
No, I do actually have someone I like.
I see.
Huh? What's wrong?
Oh, sorry. I'm just shocked. So you already have someone you like, huh? The thing is, I have a crush on you, Kaneda.
Huh?
To tell you the truth, I drastically changed my image when I made it to my high school debut. I was super plain Jane in middle school. I had a makeover because I thought that something needed to change. Maybe because of that, I got interested in cosplay too. Something that allows you to become a different person entirely.
That it does.
That's why I really wanted to support you, that wanted to change yourself for the better, the way I did back then. And I fell in love with you in the process. But I'll give up if you already like someone else.
Hold on, Nanami. The one I like is you.
But you said that person you liked had a cute side.
No matter how you look at it, that describes you perfectly. You looked like you had a lot of fun when we were shopping, and I started liking you the first time I saw that beautiful smile. Please go out with me.
Yes, I would love to.
And that was how we started dating. Although she was as strict with me as always while working, I feel like that's one of her good points as well. And the day after I received my second salary...
Kaneda, as promised, we're going shopping together today.
But we're getting new clothes for me, right?
Me? You? What does it matter? We're wasting time. Let's go.
I can see many more happy days to come with my very cute girlfriend.
My name is Yusuke Sasaki. I'm a high school junior, and my favorite thing is making embroidery and handicrafts. I'm finally almost done with this project.
Yusuke, can I borrow your dictionary?
Oh, sure. You can take whatever you want from my bookshelf. This is Asuka. She's a year younger than me, and until last year, we barely knew each other. But our parents ended up marrying, and now she ended up as my stepsister of all things.
Thanks. Hey, Yusuke,
What's up?
why are you smiling like that?
Oh, am I? I'm just putting the finishing touches on a gift for someone.
Weirdo.
Oh, just smiling is enough for her to think I'm creepy, huh? Back when we weren't siblings, I thought she was really nice too. Although, I can see where she's coming from. To suddenly have a big brother during such a turbulent time in her life can't be easy. Well, I don't have any time to worry about that now. I gotta hurry and finish this up. This is gonna be my ticket to the best day of my life. Alright, let's give this one final push. Good morning, Satsuki.
Morning.
This is my classmate, Satsuki Shindo. She has a reputation as the prettiest girl in school, and she's my best friend.
What's up, Yusuke? You seem to be happier than usual today.
It's a secret. Oh yeah, do you think you can meet me after school today?
Of course. I'll meet you at the usual spot, okay?
Satsuki and I have known each other since middle school, and the two of us have been close since basically the day we met. We have the same interests, like the same things, have the same sense of humor. We're practically inseparable. That's why I'm sure things will work out today. I know this is gonna be the best day of my life. Hey Satsuki, thanks for waiting.
It's fine. I just got here myself.
Oh good.
So, what was it that you wanted to talk about? You look like you have a kinda serious expression on your face.
I've never been good at hiding my feelings, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. Satsuki, I really like you.
Huh? I know that. You do mean as a friend, right?
Not exactly. I mean, as more than a friend. That's why I really wanted to make you something to show how serious I am about you. Here, it's a dress.
What? Oh, wow. I know you're really good at arts and crafts and stuff.
Uh-huh, I worked really hard on this, and I think it'd be perfect for you.
Thanks.
Satsuki, sorry, I know this was kind of a surprise.
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just, I've been thinking about this, but I don't know how to put it in a way that won't hurt you.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm really sorry, Yusuke. I just don't think I can replicate your feelings.
What? Why not?
I mean, you're my best friend in the world. I just don't think I could ever see you that way. You're such an amazing person, and that's exactly why I can't imagine dating you. I just don't want us to ruin our friendship. Just like the thought of us being like that makes me want to puke. It'd be like dating my brother. And you really didn't need to go far to make an entire dress for me. Don't you think that's a bit much?
But
I'm really sorry. I don't want this to affect our friendship, though. Let's stay as close as we always were.
Out of everything that could have possibly happened today, I never expected things to end like this. My heart is in shambles. Maybe it was naive of me to think that she'd want to date me, but she didn't have to put it so bluntly. I mean, she took it way too far, right? She told me that she wanted to stay as close as before. Like that could ever be possible. Oh, hey, Asuka.
Thanks for lending me your dictionary. By the way, Yusuke, what are you screaming and moaning for? It's so loud I can hear you from the next room over.
Sorry.
Wait, are you crying? What happened anyway?
Oh.
You had such a creepy smile plastered on your face yesterday, too. Hey, isn't that the dress you were making yesterday?
Yeah.
It looks amazing as always.
Did you say something?
Huh? No, you must be hearing things.
Really? Because I could have sworn I heard you say...
It's just your imagination. What? Are you so depressed that you're hallucinating voices now?
Yeah, that must be it.
Hey, are you sure you're okay? What even happened? If you keep moping around like that, your negative mood is gonna spread to me.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't mean to blame you or anything. I'm really worried about you. So if there's anything I could do, let me know, okay?
Asuka, thanks. That really means a lot to me. The truth is, well, let me start from the beginning. And so, she just turned me down like that.
What? You asked someone out? And not only that, she had the nerve to break your heart too? I already hate her for stealing those words of love from your lips. But then she had to go and make you feel like garbage.
Hey, Asuka! Why are you making that strained face?
Wait a second. That means he doesn't like anyone now, right? Maybe I should be thanking this Satsuki girl.
Hey, Asuka, what's so funny? Why are you smiling all of a sudden?
Yusuke!
Well, what is it?
Will you go on a date with me?
Huh? The date?
That's right. We should go on a date. We can go out and do all sorts of fun things and have a perfect day. Just the two of us.
Where did this come from?
It's fine, right? I mean, we're not actually blood related. We're just step-siblings, so it's no problem.
That wasn't exactly what I was worried about. Oh, I get it. Asuka must be trying to be nice to me because she knows how sad I am. She must be trying to cheer me up the only way she knows how. Maybe a day of reckless fun is exactly what I need to get over my broken heart. Thanks, Asuka. Let's do it!
Yes! I've wanted to do this for so long! Wow, it's been ages since I was able to go to an amusement park. Come on, Yusuke. What should we ride first?
You're really excited about this, huh?
Obviously, because I'm on an amusement park date with you. Oh yeah, you have to put on these ears I just bought earlier.
Ah, you look really cute.
You think I'm cute? Really? Hold on, I got yours right here too.
You did? You didn't have to.
Here you go. Aw, you're adorable. Now we match. All right, enough standing around. Let's get started with our first attraction. There!
A roller coaster? Right away?
Don't tell me you're afraid.
Of course I'm not afraid. I just didn't think we'd be riding a roller coaster as soon as we got here.
A likely story. Come on, don't you want to ride it with me?
I think I'm gonna puke.
Yay! That was so fun! I bet you feel a lot better after letting out that big scream, right?
Well, I guess I do feel a bit relieved. The pain I felt from getting turned down is just gone now.
Okay, Yusuke, we've had enough rest, don't you think? Let's ride the next one.
What? But I barely even had time to catch my breath.
If you're gonna be like that every time, there's no way we'll get to do everything. Especially if we're gonna ride all the roller coasters twice like I wanted to.
Twice?
Well, don't just stand there. Let's keep moving, Yusuke.
Ew!
Whoa! Wasn't that fun? We both screamed so much. Here, have a drink.
Oh, thanks. Whew.
Do you feel better now, Yusuke?
Yeah, this juice you got me is really good too.
I'm glad you like it. I really like you, you know, Yusuke?
What?
It wasn't just your imagination before. Not as a classmate or as your younger sister. I like you as more than a friend. More than family. I really love you, Yusuke.
Asuka?
Oh, you don't have to tell me how you feel right away. There's something I need to say first. A long time ago, I went with my parents to this very amusement park. I was having so much fun. I ran off on my own and I couldn't find the two of them anywhere. I was so scared that I started running around without looking where I was going, and I tripped and fell. Then my dress got ripped. I was so sad. I didn't know what to do at all. I started to bawl my eyes out, and then a knight in shining armor arrived. A boy saw me crying, and he asked me if I was okay.
Wait a second.
That boy happened to be really good at sewing, and he instantly fixed my dresses right then and there. Ever since then, I've always liked him. That boy was you, Yusuke. So when our parents decided to get married to each other, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I was happy to be living under the same roof as you, but it was so confusing to call you my brother. That's why I've been giving you the cold shoulder all the time. I didn't know how to react. Sorry, Yusuke.
Wow, I'm sorry I never noticed your feelings either.
What are you apologizing for? You're so weird. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. So, will you go out with me? Whatever your answer is, I'm ready to hear it.
Asuka, honestly, I had so much fun today. Although, I really didn't think we'd be going straight to the most intense roller coaster in the park. But being able to come here and enjoy a fun day with you like this was really great. And you were so happy the entire time. It was hard not to catch some of that energy. What I'm trying to say is, after spending time together with you, I feel so much better. Being here with you today, it was like my heart was never broken at all. So I just wanted to say thank you so much, Asuka. And I like you too.
Oh my god, Yusuke! That means we're dating now, right? So we can be lovey-dovey and stuff too?
Hey, calm down a second. I do like you, but...
But what?
I really did just get turned down by the girl of my dreams, so I don't know how to feel about jumping right into a relationship after that.
Ugh, you're always worried about the dumbest things.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. I really love how wishy-washy you are sometimes, too. That just shows how much you're thinking about other people, right?
Thanks. Someone as amazing as you is wasted on an indecisive guy like me.
Maybe. Anyway, I knew you were like this, so I got a present in advance.
Huh, you did?
Yep, here you go.
A piece of paper? What is it? Wait a second, this is a marriage form?
That's right. All you have to do is sign it, and we'll be a happy couple forever and ever and ever.
Wait a second, hold on! Slow down! We're still in high school. Besides, we haven't even started dating yet.
But why bother waiting when we both know it's gonna end up like this?
What?
Hey, don't try to explain yourself out of this. Let's propose to each other right here and now.
Whoa, hold on, just wait a second. Okay, fine. I'm done running away from the truth. I'm ready to tell you how I really feel now. So, Asuka, I'm really sorry for what I said earlier. Will you go out with me?
Yes, of course I will, Yusuke. Oh, I know. How about you make me a dress to celebrate?
Really? Are you sure? Satsuki told me that I went to too much trouble when I made one for her right away.
Absolutely. Nothing would make me happier than getting an amazing handmade gift from you.
We've been dating for 3 years now, huh? I've been so happy being with you every day that it doesn't feel like it's been more than a second. Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Sure. What is it? You want to kiss me again today? You know you don't have to ask me every time.
No, this is different.
Oh, look at you. You're so cute when you blush like that.
I was wondering if you wanted to sign this.
What? Is it a marriage form?
Yeah, sorry for dodging the question when you asked me on that first date at the amusement park so long ago. I know it must have been tough to have to wait. So, Asuka, will you marry me?
Oh, Yusuke. Of course I'd love to.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.